your boy Larry Love, and welcome back, man, to another edition of What the Fumble here. Trey is out, but I got my homeboy Joel in here, man. Shout
Yo.
yourself out.
What's up? My name is Joel at the Real Joel on all platforms.
Yeah. So, okay, glad we got you in here today. I got an interesting topic today. If LeBron never came back from the Golden State Warriors 3-1 NBA Finals, I think that was 2016 season,
Yeah.
would we still consider LeBron the GOAT? Which I consider Michael Jordan the GOAT, but I know a lot of people consider LeBron the GOAT. So, man, you start this off, man. If LeBron never came back from 3-1, would people still consider him the GOAT?
Definitely. Especially at this point in his career, because he got the scoring title or whatever. So, and to me, he's the best all around player. So,
Yeah.
to me, he's my GOAT. Even though Kobe was my favorite player, but definitely, well, for me, I would definitely put him up there as the best ever.
I say, though, would I consider him the GOAT? Because I don't consider him the GOAT now. I still don't put LeBron over. I don't put LeBron over Michael, and I really don't put him over. I still have Magic over LeBron, crazy as that is. Even though, and I hate when people compare LeBron to Jordan because he's more Magic than he is Jordan. If you want to do a Jordan comparison, that's a Kobe. But I still, I don't. But at the same time, though, that's one thing you can never take away. That's LeBron's greatest accomplishment by far. And that team, too, that he had, and it was really the team he had, I think, 2017, that Cavs team.
Yeah.
That team had no business being in the NBA Finals, but he still got him there. So, but no, I think, what he did, come back 3-1 when Draymond got suspended, and you started to win 3 games. I think it was 2 on the road, 1 at Cleveland, and you got the job done against the 73-9 Warriors, too.
73-9. So.
People forget about that, too. That was before KD. You still had Steph Curry, who was back-to-back MVP. I think he was a unanimous MVP.
Yeah.
Shattering all the three-point records, dominating the game. So, no, I don't. Would LeBron? That's such a tough question because, like you said, he does have a scoring record.
Yeah.
He's gonna be. Is he not top 5 in assists? Or when he retire, he will be top 5 in assists.
He will be top 5 for sure.
So number 1 in points, top 5 in assists. I think he might be up there in rebounds. I'm not sure.
Rebounds for sure.
I think he might. I think he might be top 10. I'm not sure.
Like I said, best all around player. Now,
yeah,
you can compare him to Magic, but LeBron can shoot better. LeBron is more athletic. So if that's the comparison, LeBron is definitely the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
So
I will say that though. Now when people say it, people be like it's disrespectful for LeBron to be in the conversation. No, it isn't.
It's not.
LeBron has been in the GOAT conversation since
20 years.
20 years, yeah. When he came in the door, they was calling him the chosen one. Yeah. So I think LeBron has a right to be in the conversation though.
And he lived up to the hype. Everything that they said he would be, he was and more.
LeBron's really one of the only guys that really ever lived up to the hype and then some.
For sure. Yeah.
He had chosen one tattooed on his back. Ever since high school, they were saying he's gonna be the greatest player. He's this, he's that, and all he's done is answer the criticism and one up that. So I do believe that. And does he have a case for the GOAT? Yeah. Now for me, for LeBron to be the GOAT, I'm at least need to see one more, because I don't think LeBron, he's going to win the Defensive Player of the Year like Michael Jordan did. I think, he's not sitting in the chair. I think one year he could have won. I think that year Marc Gasol won. He probably could have won that Defensive Player of the Year because Marc Gasol wasn't even first team, which is crazy. Yeah. And I think LeBron, I'm going to need to see one more title and one more maybe historic MVP season before I call him the GOAT as well, too. And the reason I don't, and I'm going to say the reason before you go, the reason I don't put him above Magic stopped because he contracted HIV, disease release AIDS, I think back in 91. But when he retired, he battled Michael Jordan for, I think Jordan's first championship was back in 91. They knocked off the Lakers. I think Magic and them took game 1. So at the same time, Magic, we don't know the true greatness of Magic. Like, what could he have done if he had never stopped playing ball? Because Magic was just, before Michael, Magic was the guy. I think maybe a 5-time champion, multiple MVPs, I think he didn't win Rookie of the Year over Larry Bird, but I think, and obviously, the greatest point guard ever. That's no question.
Well, I think the only thing stopping him from being in the discussion of whether he's the GOAT or not. So if he wins another ring, I feel like that'll solidify him as the GOAT. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I think another ring, I would love to see it. You know, I'm
Yeah.
a Lakers fan.
It could have happened this year too.
Yeah, for sure.
But the Nuggets were just a better team.
Better team. Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so everybody played their part on that team. You know, we had a shaky season, had to switch up. You know, at the trade deadline and all that. But honestly, I think last year we definitely could have run it back for sure.
I thought y'all would at least get. And I was rooting for the Nuggets, but I thought y'all could at least got a game or two on them, though. But I think they just got out coached or whatever, and just got outplayed. It really happens though, because nobody ever thought that team was going to the conference finals.
Yeah.
So I think they got luck, because a lot of people didn't see them getting past Memphis.
Yeah, but one thing I do see is a lot of people don't take into consideration how old he is.
Yeah.
You know, like he can't take that load anymore. You
Right,
get
right.
what I'm saying?
So the time of LeBron playing every game in the season, those days are over. Even for any superstar, those days are over.
Yep.
Because you got all this load management and stuff. And then two, LeBron is in year what, 2021?
I think he's gonna be 21 coming up.
Yeah, it's 21, which is actually crazy. He's been in the NBA longer, like more than half his life. So I would say though, if you take LeBron right now, age 37, 38, however old he is, he's better than most guys ever were in their prime, and he's still in the back half of his prime, because LeBron is still perennial All-Star MVP candidate. He just can't. Now he's getting hurt more because he's getting older and all that mileage catching up to him. But for a long time, LeBron was Iron Man though.
Yeah.
And nobody had ever seen that or whatever. And you can't take that away from LeBron though. Nobody ever took care of their body. Nobody ever had the longevity, the durability the way LeBron did that way. So I think so too. Yeah. And also I think another reason that we hate on LeBron too, LeBron just never. He's not a bad guy.
He's not.
He's not a bad. I know people hate. He's just not a bad guy. Like, you know, Michael Jordan was an asshole. Like Michael Jordan, like even to this day, like I think the little kid, he wanted a picture of Michael Jordan, and he's like, move, get out the gate or whatever. Yeah. And the kid had on Jordan shoes too. So Michael Jordan's kind of been notorious for that. But LeBron, you know, if there's kids or whatever, he'll take a picture, he'll sign an autograph. And even in the media, LeBron ain't really never been in no scandal, none of that. So I think LeBron is an easy target, because people are saying, why won't this guy F up? Yeah. What can he do wrong? People be waiting on LeBron to F up, and that's crazy too.
Yeah. There's always gonna be some hate out there. So
yeah, but I say though, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing something right. So.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so where do you have LeBron ranked? Like if you had to rank your top 5, where is, like, how does that go?
LeBron for me is number 1.
Okay.
And you got to think about it too. So, at my lifetime, I grew up watching Kobe and LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So I never really lived.
That's
through
the finals we never got.
Yeah, I never really lived through the Jordan era.
Right.
I see videos. I do my research, but to me, LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah. So okay, give me your 1 through 5.
1 through 5. All right. So 1, I would definitely go LeBron. 2, I'll go Mike. 3, Kobe was always my favorite player growing up. So I'm gonna go Kobe. At the 4, I'd probably have to go Shaq, the most dominant player in basketball.
Yeah.
And 5, I have to put Magic up there.
That's a strong starting 5.
Yeah.
My starting 5 will be MJ. I got Magic. I got LeBron. I got Kobe. Number 5 is always tricky to me, because on one hand, I really want to go like a Tim Duncan, who was the greatest power forward ever. But then I can also go Wilt Chamberlain, or I could also go like a Bill Russell or whatever. But I would probably say my number 5, I know I'm missing somebody too.
The list go deep.
Let's go deep. That top 5, the list go deep. I ain't gonna BS with it. Give me LeBron. No, I'm sorry. Michael, Magic, Bron, Kobe.
It's tough.
I go Wilt. Wilt changed. People don't know Wilt changed the game, man. Even though they say, him scoring 100 points, and that was back then. 100 points is 100 points.
Yeah, 100 is crazy.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
Yeah. And even though there's no video of it, people say it didn't happen. Trust me, it happened though. Yeah. They got the box score from the night. They got him holding up the 100 points or whatever. And Wilt changed the game. They had to widen the lane because of Wilt Chamberlain. Yep. And then too, like Wilt was just really one of the best athletes that NBA and we've ever seen. Too.
Yeah, he was just running through the league, honestly. So
yeah, honestly, and then it's sad. He died of a heart attack. I think back in '99 or whatever. Right after, right. Yeah, I think it was right after they announced the 50 greatest players a couple years after. So and it's just sad though. But yeah, that's how I round out my starting five though.
Yeah, that's a respectable list.
Yeah.
So
who I'm leaving off? I'm leaving off Tim Duncan. Leaving off Shaq. We leaving off Bill Russell.
Yep. Larry Bird.
Yeah. Do you put KD in your starting in your top 10?
Yeah. You got a greatest scorer. Probably one of the greatest scorers, so I ain't standing at 7 feet.
He's the most efficient scorer. I think Kareem is the greatest scorer. And it's crazy that LeBron is he got the all-time most points, but we don't consider him the greatest
longevity,
scorer.
Though. 20 years, so that's part of the reason
it's
why.
Mr. Consistent, too. You showing up for work every day, too.
Yeah.
And I also think that I want to put Steph in my top 10 because this is the way I say. KD is a better player. Steph had a better career. When you look up career versus career, Steph is a 4-time champion, Finals MVP, 2-time MVP, 1-time unanimous, multiple first-team All-NBA, All-Star appearances. KD, 2-time NBA champ, 2-time Finals MVP, multiple-time scoring champ, NBA MVP, and greatest scorer we've ever seen, most efficient scorer as well. So, I don't know. That's very tough, though.
I mean, Steph has to be in the top 10. I feel like with Steph,
did he just get in the top 10 this year after that finals run in 2022?
Yeah, that helped. But you got to think about it, too. Steph is a player you could put on any team, and it'll work. Regardless of what team he's on, it'll work because he's the greatest shooter ever.
And he doesn't need the ball. He'll just run off of screens and, he'll cut, do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that concludes this video on LeBron coming back from 3-1. We consider him the greatest. If not, y'all know my side. Y'all know Joel's side. And we are out. I'll see y'all next time.